Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to Meat Cranium Barbecue Review. Today, I'm doing something that I never thought I'd do again, which is a vegan burger. This is going to be comparing the hype. Burger King and all these other places have like these impossible burgers. Well, that comes from this company here, Beyond Meat. I seen Chris the Butcher do a video a few days ago where he actually did a Beyond Meat, or I think it was a frozen vegan patty, and he did versus a ground beef patty. So I'm gonna try the same thing. I want to see what the hype is around here, because nothing screams meat like here's the ingredients: water, pea protein. I know what you're saying. I wish I could have me some pea protein right about now. Expeller pressed canola oil, refined coconut oil, rice protein. Love me some rice protein. Natural flavors, cocoa butter, mung bean protein. Oh, nothing says deliciousness like a mung bean protein. Some other words I can't pronounce: potato starch, apple extract, pomegranate extract, salt, potassium chloride, vinegar, lemon juice concentrate, sunflower lecithin, beet juice extract for color, carrot, pea and legumes. It kind of always makes me wonder, why are vegans always trying to make their food try to taste like meat? Last time I checked, I haven't seen any meat eater said, I wish I could have some ribs that taste like lentil beans. Man, what I wish I could do. If I could turn ribs into beans. Or if I could have a brisket that tastes like artichoke heart. Man, that would be so good. No, it doesn't happen, says nobody. Anyhow, so let's, I want to see how this stuff tastes compared to real meat. See how this stuff tastes. It even has, see how it tastes, smells, how it cooks on the grill. This is 1 pound. I just got this yesterday. I have both a pound of each. This right here is, of course, is the good stuff. This is nice red meat. Let's do a comparison in colors here. So can you guess which is which? I know, it's hard to tell, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to patty this stuff up. It has a slight bit of a smell. It's not really pungent. It's not really nasty, to say the least. It does have a smell to it. Ground beef, it has a very, very light smell. Actually, this has lighter smell than what the fake stuff does. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna break this down to 8-ounce patties. My flat top grill is smoking pretty bad. I'll be right back. Okay, so right now my flat top griddle, it's just burning off the fat that kind of gathered down below when I did the picanha. Anyhow, here's an 8-ounce patty. To make an 8-ounce burger, a real burger. This is the real stuff. By the way, my hands are clean. Gonna put a kind of like a dent here, an impression in the middle. It's just to help it so it doesn't shrink. So I'm gonna make this a nice little patty right here. All right, there we go. So there's the first patty. Now the other two, I'm just gonna make them 2 4-ounce patties. Just make them kind of small. My son doesn't want a really big burger, so I'm just gonna make him kind of like a smaller one, kind of like a slider. Kind of go around, work it around like this. Okay. Now I'm getting a feel. Now I know how ground beef feels in the hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare how this feels compared to the garbage burger. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't call it a garbage burger. I haven't had it yet. It could be probably pretty good for all I know. So I'll give it a chance. So there you go. All right, so change of plans. Since this is smoking pretty bad, I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to burn, all that grease and stuff to burn off inside. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get out my cast iron, I'm gonna do it in my cast iron pan. So I'm gonna get that set up. Okay, so I think all the burning off went on, so I'm gonna stay with the Camp Chef. But I'm just gonna go basic, some onion, some tomato, and I've got some romaine lettuce right here. I've got that. That's what I've got. I'll cut this up later. Gonna be putting some shredded sharp cheddar on there as well. And now comes time for the Beyond Meat. It's starting to have more of an odor to it. So it definitely doesn't break like regular meat does. Feeling it. Okay, I'm just gonna be completely honest. Honestly, you know what it just smells like and it feels like is dog food. I'm being completely serious. It feels and smells like dog food. All right, so here we go. So there you go, got a burger patty made compared to this one right here. So this is, of course, the ground beef. This is the Beyond Meat one. Patties run back together. And I'm gonna break these two up and make little small patties out of these as well. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what this smells like. It smells like, and it feels like dog food. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like clay. It's kind of like a texture of like clay, like a cold clay or dog food. It really has, you can really probably shape it into anything. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I'm gonna get these onto the grill. All right, let's begin. I want to see how they cook as well. If it kind of cooks like beef. This is ghee, which is clarified butter. The beef. Okay, the Beyond Meat, put that on there. I sliced up some of those onions right here. Gonna cook those up right here. All right, I'm gonna season with some, It's Incredible. All right, so if you look so far right here, let's look at the meatless burger. Looks like it looks like, I know it's not fat, but if you look around the edge, it's kind of cooking up similar to meat, you know, but oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, this is supposed to be equivalent, the Beyond Meat right here is supposed to be equivalent to an 80-20 ground beef, and this is an 80-20 ground beef. And if you notice, this right here hasn't even started to, like the fat hasn't started to render out yet. So this actually looks fattier, or given the impression that there's fat on there, than the actual beef itself. I think that's kind of weird. Now the Beyond Meat right here, this is actually smelling better while it's cooking. Nice caramelization on the actual ground beef itself, on the real stuff. All right, now I know I'm cross-contaminating. Okay, I just flipped the beef burger. Now I'm about to flip over the Beyond Meat burger. I don't really care. Kind of caramelization right around here, not too bad. Over here, the actual real burger still looks better. Okay, I just shut this burner off over here where the onions are. Burner is off. So far, similar. It's kind of similar to the ground beef, how it cooks up. This actually has a lot more fat. It's kind of surprising than what the 80-20 burger does. Both have a nice crust on them, even though I believe that the ground beef actually has a better crust. Let's zoom in on here. The ground beef has actually shrank some, where this is kind of keeping it same size, which is huge. So it says about 4 minutes on each side. I'm gonna flip it back over on this side. So I'm gonna let it cook about another minute, probably about another minute and a half on this side, and then they'll be done. I'm gonna get the go ahead and get the buns on while I'm at it. All right, get some cheese on here. Now I know cheese isn't vegan, but then again, it needs some kind of help, and I really don't care. Gotta have cheese. I'm gonna do one burger of each without cheese. All right, I think it's time to get these things assembled. There we go. All right, let's get assembled. Okay, so I might have screwed up the assembly part of the video of the burger. I wasn't paying attention to the camera. I was just assembling it. I thought I had enough room. I guess I didn't. The Beyond Meat burgers. Here's the real meat burgers. There's the that's the Beyond Meat burger patty there, and that's the real meat patty there. You can tell it's a little bit smaller because it shrank. Go ahead, I'm gonna try just without nothing on there. I'm gonna take a little piece off of this one and try it, and take a little piece off of this one. Give it a try. So this is the Beyond Meat one right here. Cut a little piece off. It cuts, I guess it cuts kind of like ground beef. I guess. And then this definitely cuts like ground beef. All right, so after I did my tofu burgers, I kind of sworn off trying to do any kind of vegan things like this, but there's like this super hype now with this whole Beyond Meat and whatever, and all these vegan type of stuff. Now, let me tell you, okay, my neighbor across the street over there, their brother is a vegan. Guy's wicked smart. Probably the one vegan that I actually like. He's not like militaristic, calls me a murderer and everything else. He knows what I do. Me and him talk all the time. Really cool guy. I like him. His name's Tim. So y'all say, hey Tim in the comments. Tim's a good guy, even though he's a vegan. Hey, can't win them all. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the Beyond Meat. It's better than tofu. All right, it's not the worst thing I've ever had in the world. Definitely ain't the best. Definitely not ground beef. However, if I was desperate and there was nothing else on the planet Earth to eat, I would eat it. It's really not that bad, but it's also not that good either. Time for ground beef. The ground beef is just, it wakes the palate up. This right here, it's got, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like these little chunks of, I don't know what the hell that is. It's got like a little bit of chunks in there of something. Maybe those little chunks of whatever it is supposed to simulate maybe what ground beef is supposed to be. But I still find it funny that vegans try to make their food like our food. That's funny. Time to take a bite of the burger. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing in half. Got it right here. This is the Beyond Meat burger with sauteed onions on lettuce, tomato, no mayonnaise. I probably should put mayonnaise on there, but I'm trying to keep it as basic as I can. Like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's okay. It's okay. I can't completely slam it, you know, but am I gonna get this stuff again? No, I'm not gonna buy this stuff anymore. Be the first and last time. Now, time for a real burger. Real burger. Now, if you noticed, I kept these things kind of stock. I didn't add anything to the ground beef. I kind of kept it the way it was to try to do like an even comparison, because I think that they would probably try to make theirs like the basic ground beef without any kind of seasons and stuff on inside it. So, all right, time to give this a shot. Hands down, not even close. The ground beef is 10 times better. 1,000 times better. It's more juicy. Even though I cooked them both well done, I did it on purpose. I wanted to make sure that I cooked it well done because I was gonna have to cook the vegetable burger well done. So I cooked the real meat burger well done. I cooked them both well done, so it's even there. But everything's pretty even. Overall opinion, if you want to try it, I'm not against it, but it's kind of weird, and it does smell, and it smells and it feels like dog food, but it cooks up similar to ground beef. Beyond Meat, not for me, personal opinion. It's not for me, but for those of y'all that may want to try an alternative, it's an alternative, but I wouldn't make it on equal playing field as ground beef. Anyhow, I've talked long enough. I'm gonna end it right here. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next week.